Gentlemen, if you were with me in the last video that I posted, provided that it is still there and it didn't get blocked or something of that nature, then you know exactly what video it is that I'm talking about that I just did. The legendary, the late, the great Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison Blues. So now, as I told you, that's the way we would do things around here anymore. Before we got into any kind of covers, we would listen to the originals just so we had context, just so we had understanding. We talked about this before and then we kind of moved away from it. We're not going to move away from it anymore. We have to hear the originals before we hear covers because that is just the rite of passage. I think sounds good to me, you know, a whole mouthful of stuff. So now with that being said, let's get back into some home free Folsom Prison Blues. Mess that whole thing up. Folsom Prison Blues. Let's dig in.
I hear the train a-coming, it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps on rolling on down to San Antonio.
Now, you guys know I love me some home free. I mean, after all, I am a side of fries, even though I cannot have fries anymore because this diet tells me no fried foods. None of that. You eat the green stuff and the chicken. Anyhow, so a contemporary sound, today's sound, of course, a cappella sound. But a far departure from Johnny's really dry, just bare bones rendition of this song. I don't know how I completely feel about it yet, so I'm going to go back a little bit. We're going to get back into it. Let's go.
But that train keeps on rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry.
You know, I always talk about Tim's bass. I have since day one. But once again, I have to take a moment. Take a moment. To talk about Austin's ad libs because he has some of the most killer ad libs. Okay? When we're listening to a song, you want song sung with emotion, and ad libs they get you there. They take you beyond just the mere verses and the hooks. Those ad libs, man, they can be overdone. I've done songs where I've just ad-libbed the hell out the song, and Michael, just if you don't shut up and just let the song play and quit feeling like you got to sing every 2 seconds on the doggone track, just let it simmer. It doesn't always have to sizzle. Let it simmer. But Austin always knows when to come in with the fantabulous ad-libs, as it were.
I got 3, 4 years to go. Tell me, do you hear that whistle blow? Folsom prison blues. Tell me what I got to do. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. No, I can't be free, no. But those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. I got 3, 4 years to go. Tell me, do you hear that whistle blow?
Now, my question to you guys is this. Which one of the gentlemen actually look like they're probably getting ready to actually go and spend some time? Because to me, the only person that's really looking like he probably did something wrong for real is Tim over there. You know, like the way the shadows are casting on his eyes. He looked like he did something that he probably supposed to be in there for. But the rest of them, they was just guilty by association. They didn't have nothing to do with it. As a matter of fact, they was across the street at Costco. But that's another story for another time. Y'all did not come here to hear me tell you what happened, because that would be snitching, and ain't no Tekashi 6ix9ine in this video. Can we please get back to the music, please? Yes, we can.
Some prison blues. Tell me what I got to do. If they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, bet I'd move it on a little further down the line. Far from Folsom prison, that's where I'd wanna stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. I got 3, 4 years to go. Tell me, do you? I'd wanna stay, and I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
Tell me he don't look like no criminal right there. He looked like he about to do some stuff he ain't had no business doing. Actually, he looked like he already done did it, and that's why he up in there. So, caught me looking like Boo Boo the Fool. He already done did it. Anyhow, like, listen, I'm not snitching on nobody. I don't know what he did over there at Krispy Kreme's. I don't know what he did over at Krispy Kreme.
Years to go. Tell me, do you hear that whistle blow? Some prison blues. Tell me what I got to do. I got 3, 4 years to go. Tell me, do you hear that whistle blow? Some prison blues. Tell me what I got to do. I got 3, 4 years to go. Tell me, do you hear that whistle blow? Some prison blues. Tell me what I got to do. I got 3, 4 years to go. Tell me, do you hear that whistle blow? Some prison blues. Tell me what I got to do.
Adam always keeps some tracks going with his drums and his you know, his percussion and accompaniment sounds. Uh, you know, listen, I'm not doing this original cover thing to talk about, oh, they shouldn't have did that. There's so much better or whatever. I just have to say that there's only one Johnny Cash. The emotion that I felt when I listened to Johnny Cash's version was obviously different, as it was supposed to be. You know, I feel that Home Free does these covers as tributes to legends and idols of days gone by, who are no longer with us but have left us timeless pieces of music. And then they bring it up to a contemporary level. They put their own seasoning on it, their own spices and stuff. And this is what you come up with. Now, you know, some people come up with poopy. Other people come up with gumbo. It just depends on your taste. I wouldn't imagine anybody wants to taste boo boo and doo doo, but you know, with the gumbo and everything like that. You know, it's like have I ever had gumbo? I don't know. Listen, I'm just talking about all these things y'all don't even give a damn about. Listen, Home Free killed that. Okay. I didn't come in here looking for Johnny Cash. I listened to Johnny Cash beforehand. I came here listening to what Home Free had to offer, and what they offered was a fun, upbeat take with some very highlighted and key moments vocally. Um, and like I said, only one of them looked like they actually did anything wrong, but I'm not one to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me. This is DramaSydE. Till next time, thanks for watching.